Welcome back to 843 TV. Joining us now is Dale Planicka, and by day, Dale is an accountant for his own firm, D&P Financial, so check him out there. But by night, he is the WHHI football play-by-play announcer. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Football's in the air, obviously. And the Covert Air High School Football Bowl Series on WHHI Sports started last week.
Right.
And we have one game under our belt, and it was a great game. And there's a great season ahead. So tell us about the game Friday, and then tell us what you're looking forward to the most about this season.
Well, we started our season by going out to Whale Branch. Bluffton took on Whale Branch, and Bluffton, as you know, is a Division IV team, which means that they have a lot more students and consequently a much larger roster than Whale Branch, which is a Division I team. So, and the results kind of bore that out. As far as the season, you know, I started this 3 years ago. It's my fourth season, and 3 years ago when we started, we never left the island. Yeah. We're going to 8 different venues all over Beaufort County. I don't know if there's a limo that's going to pick us up.
Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. You might want to drive just in case.
We all have GPSs now, but that's going to be a lot of fun. And it's fun for me because outside of the white lines, you've got bands, and you've got cheerleaders, and you've got the lady that sings the national anthem, and you've got, of course, the fans. Some of them are tailgaters. Others, you know, just they're all there at the stands, and that, to me, that pageantry is what really I'm looking forward to this season. And
I'll pat us on the back a little bit too. I think WHHI does a really good job of covering those things. Like most games you see on TV, you're just going to see the game, but we do all those other things that you're talking about. So you're not just seeing it there, it's shown on TV as well.
Exactly,
so.
Exactly.
Well, I think one thing y'all do too that I think people are surprised by, honestly, these games are, it's complicated to cover, and there's a big staff. You guys do such a good, there's graphics, there's all kinds of great stuff, multiple cameras, 8 or 9 cameras. It looks really like you're watching college football, only you're watching high school football here locally. It's pretty impressive. How does that, I mean, what's that like? I mean, I know it takes a village to put that together, that's for sure.
It does, and we've got a crew of 8 or 9 people that work on it. This year we're adding a sideline reporter, Kayla. I've got the best color man in the business, Chuck Zapek, who was an All-American linebacker at Penn State, and we just, from the very first day, we just kind of worked well together, glove in hand and hand in glove. So Chuck and I have done had a lot of fun with it, and the instant replays are just the thing that really kind of set it off a couple of years ago when we started adding that. And Chuck can call that instant replay almost instantaneously. So it's really worked well together. We've got camera angles galore, and it's just been a great production and a great team.
It's fun to watch. It really is.
It is a production too. You say high school football, and for anybody that's not from around here thinks that it's a small ordeal, it's not.
No. This will be the 6th season for this football series. Why do you think it's important for WHHI to be covering it?
You know, it's all about the kids, and you know, 95% or more of these kids are not going to go on to play college football. So this is their shining light, if you will. And I know that we make a special effort of, you know, Chuck in particular will make a special effort to identify the linemen, the guys who don't carry the football, and the linebackers, and you know, he's really big on the defensive side. And we also try and make sure that we identify the substitutes that come in late in the game just to kind of get their feet wet, if you will. So it's all about them and giving them the opportunity to see themselves on a first-class broadcast TV program, and they can watch this. You know, these games they're on all the time. If you're a night owl, you can see it every night. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, and it really is all about those kids.
It's good. It's neat.
So how many games will be covered this season, and what time will they be on?
Well, we have 10 games, and then we have 2 off weeks in which we're doing replays. So we're covering 12 weeks of football. We will be replaying those games Saturday morning at 11, Sunday at noon, and then Tuesday night at 8 p.m. And if you are a night owl, you can watch them all at midnight every night during the week.
So how many schools, I mean, obviously it's Hilton Head High School, Bluffton High School, Beaufort High School,
Whale Branch, Thomas Hayward Academy, Hilton Head Prep, Hilton Head Christians, 8 schools in the area. So we're casting a wide net. Everybody's getting some love this year, yeah.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
it is.
And it's fun to go to those different venues, as I mentioned.
And the reason that we're able to do that, obviously, is because of our sponsors.
Right.
And we can't list all of our sponsors because we have a lot of them, but there's a few that have really stepped up year after year. So tell us about those and just kind of list those for us, and because really without them, the game wouldn't be on TV at all.
Absolutely. And our presenting sponsor this year is Covert Air,
Yeah.
and Mike and Teresa have really stepped to the plate for us. We've created this, along with Tony Verga of the station, created this bowl series. Just about every game is considered a bowl game. We've got the Cross Island Bowl and the Inner Island Bowl.
The Bridge Bowl, the Broad River Bowl.
The 170 Bowl.
Yeah.
So we've created that, and they are the presenting sponsor. They're going to be presenting those bowl trophies at the end of each game to the victorious team. So we welcome them and look forward to having them with us. And then we've got some of our stalwarts. You know, the Salty Dog is always sponsored the instant replays. And you know, your sly as a fox, you salty dog. I've got that tune in my head, and it's tough to get rid of. But Salty Dog is with us again, and the New River Auto Mall does our halftime show, which features Chuck and the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
So that's always a fun segment, and of course,
Walgreens first down.
Right, every time a team gets 10 yards, it's another Walgreens first down.
Yeah.
So,
neat.
It's funny, the manager there says people will just walk in off the street and be like, "A Walgreens first down." He's like, "Wow, that many people are watching." So.
That's what I say every time somebody will quote something of me say on here. I'm like, wow, a lot of people watch that. All right, well, football season's very exciting. Back to school, back in the grind. So if you want to catch up with more football on WHHI, go to see the schedules on WHHI-TV.com.
Go to our website, click on the schedule, and the program schedule's right there. It'll show you when the games air, and or just call the station. We'll tell you.
You have to live under a rock to not know what ball games are on, though, around here, honestly. So make sure that you join us next time when we come back with more 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.